everybody. It's me, Nana. Are you in the mood for something simple, something elegant, and something beautiful? Well, I think I have the thing. I think it's just right for spring, and it's a terrarium. It sounds a little difficult, but trust me on this one. I think we've got this. I think we've got this good. I saw the video on YouTube, and it looked really simple. I did a couple of change-ups. I had to change a few things because, number one, I couldn't get them, and number two, I don't know, I can't do the clamp thing. I'm going to show you how to do it both ways, but there's a couple of things that I'm going to do my way, if you don't mind. But I do hope you join me. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you take it on too, okay? So come on, I'll show you the supplies, and we'll get this thing started. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye now.
Okay, so these are clamps. If you follow the original directions, you have to have clamps. If you follow the original directions, you have a wood ornate, but I don't have ornate wood, so I did foam. Foam with a piece of paper cut out with an Anna Griffin die. I got the glue to put the Anna Griffin die together, and that's our wood replacement. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, we cut it. It's nice and ornate, just like the little wood design he had. We have 6 8x10 photo frames we got at Dollar Tree, of course. And this came from Walmart. It's Waverly chalk paint, very good. And of course, our trusty dusty glue gun. This is the disassembly of our photo frames, and it's pretty easy. We're going to take the glass out. We're going to be careful. This is where I kind of was in a rush, forgot to take the glass out, realized it, and thought, that would be dangerous. So we get the glass out of the way, save it for later, but we have to take these little black things out. They've always been a little messy with us. We're going to take them out. We're going to throw them away, discard them correctly, because again, these are very dangerous if they end up on the floor. So after that, we went to the chalk paint, and this is the kind of relaxing part of it. All you have to do is paint the front, let it dry, and then paint the back and let it dry. And that wasn't too long. It took about 30 minutes for the front to dry. And really, because the back had a lot of paint on it, it only took about 10 minutes. Now here's our wood replacement, and all I did is cut it out with a die cutting machine, and I taped it, I glued it together with my art glitter glue, which is the kind of glue that sticks to everything and anything sticks to it. So I knew I wouldn't have a problem. Now we needed something ornate, and I thought this would be the best replacement. As I said, I couldn't find any wood that was ornate, so I had to improvise, and the glue and the foam worked really well with the cardstock. So it's cardstock, foam, both cut with that die and then glued together. All right, so after I painted it, and I did paint it with the same chalk paint, it did very well. Now, here is the final stage, and that is hot glue. They did use E6000, but I decided I didn't want to use the clamps. Remember, they're just too hard for me to open and close. So trying to maintain a 90-degree angle, I glued them together. But this is a very forgiving form. If you use the frames that I used, it's very forgiving. I didn't have to really worry too much about the 90-degree angle. I just glued it on top of the frame. You see, I'm gluing it on top of the frame. You see that it's not at a 90-degree angle, but it is on there very well, and it's not going anywhere because of the hot glue gun. Just be careful not to burn yourself, and you will get a lot of those cobwebs, but you just take them off. It's just the glue. So here's another thing. I suggest you go ahead and put the glass in before you glue, but you don't have to. But I am hot gluing the glass back into the frame. Again, now you're going to put the 2 front frames vertically, the 2 side frames will be horizontally. I put a lot of extra glue on the inside to give it a little more stability. But again, just putting the glass in along the way, and then you form the rooftop, so to speak, by placing it where you want it. How high do you want your roof to be? How high do you want it to gable? I didn't want mine too high, so I kind of have a lot hanging on the side, but that's how I wanted it. So you just kind of measure, figure out where you want it, and then you put the hot glue at the bottom. Hold it till it's stable, hold it till it has a good grip on it, and then put the glue on the top of the gable. Place the other one right into the glue, hold it, and it holds really well. That hot glue, I have come to really respect hot glue. All you have to do is put it on something and it will stick. Again, I'm kind of reinforcing it on the inside. And then later I'll reinforce it. There you go, reinforcing it on the back of the front frame. And I'm telling you, it feels very stable. Where, move it around a little bit. If you find an area that might be a little wobbly, just add a little hot glue and there you go. I didn't really have any problems. I'm very pleased with how it feels. I'm very pleased with how it looks. And I will do this again. In fact, I'm probably going to do a smaller one for my other room because this will hold herbs. I plan on putting herbs in this one. But there you see, I'm putting hot glue on the rooftop underneath, again, to give it stability. Here's our faux wood, our foam wood. I cut it in half, took the center out, and just, again, hot glued it, believe it or not, to the center of the gable. See right there? And, it looked just as good as the wood. Until you touch it, you don't know. And here we have some Rub and Buff wax metallic finish in patina and gold leaf. Now, we wanted distress because it does look brand new with that chalk paint. So I'm just putting a little distress. First the patina, and then to emphasize the scroll work on the frame, I went ahead and put the gold. And it's a little bit of a process, but it really looks distressed. It gives it that vintage antique style. And there we're just putting in that patina. That's the gold leaf. And I got that on Amazon for I think it was under $3 for each one. And I just have them in my stash in case of something like this where I need a little bit of gold leaf. And I really enjoyed the way that it looks. I couldn't wait to put it. I left a lot of the little cobweb blue on the glass, even though I had cleaned it with Windex. But, once you're done, you really can't wait to see the end product. At least I can't. But we're buffing away and we're getting the patina on there. It's a little bit of a process. I think that takes longer you feel like it takes longer than the painting, but it's not. Again, along the rooftop, we put the patina and it's beginning to form. I'm looking at it and I'm just actually so happy. I hope that you like it too. I do hope that you try it. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and please, if you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little thumbs up button, but please do try it. Bring color into your life in the easiest way and enjoy. Have a great, great day. See you later.